Hello all you guys out there. Today was the Avacyn restored pre-release, or at least the first day of it. What you're looking at right now is the deck I played, and I just wanted to go through and talk a little bit about the cards that I played and what I think about the format so far. I think we're starting with the 1-drops here. As you maybe saw from the beginning, I got a very removal heavy pool, but yeah, let's dive into it. My only 1-drop was this Pillar of Flame. I don't know what to say about it really. It is good removal with 2 damage. It was really relevant for me that you were able to shoot the player. I think I got a kill or 2 of it. And our 2-drops is this Alchemist Apprentice. He was just in there because, yeah, it's an okay card, but I was kind of short on playables. You know, I had to fill my 23 slots. And Thunderbolt, a nice reprint. There is a lot of angels running around, so shooting them with 4, especially the 2/4 one with lifelink was showing up all around the place. And yeah, it's also relevant that I was able to shoot players with it. And then we come to our 3-drops. First of all, I want to talk about the Vessel of Endless Rest. It's a card with a pretty irrelevant ability. Sure, you could use it because there is some card in the set that brings creature cards back from the graveyard, but well, anyway, I have a couple of cards that are pretty mana intensive in the worst case, so, and I was also guessing that the format would be rather slow, so yeah, I brought this one in. Lightning Prowess. Once again, I was kind of short on playables, and since most of my creatures are really small, I was thinking that at least I don't want to get stopped by other small creatures, and I could also very well imagine a stalemate situation, so this one could bring could do some damage to the opponent while we were just staring at each other, and it turned out to be really good. There is especially one vampire that's a 1/1 that can do abnormous amount with damage to a player. So this one saved me a couple of times. Ghostly Flicker. I didn't resolve it once during the whole tournament. It was just thought of as a way to protect the creatures that I have, and also maybe utilize with the 1 soulbound creature that I have. And that is also the next creature that we're coming to, my Handwear Lancer. So I don't know, I guess most of you guys have read about how soulbound works. A soulbound creature can be paired with another creature. Either when the soulbound creature enters the battlefield, you can pair it with another creature that you control, or you can or if it is unpaired, when you play another creature and it comes into play under your control, you may pair it with the creature with soulbound. And as you can see here, this is a guy that has first strike if it is paired with another creature and the other creature has also first strike. Sadly enough, I only got to pair it once or twice. It was, in this deck, it was just basically a Grey Ogre. And here we have my second soulbound creature. It gives the creatures 3 mana, untap this creature. It was completely irrelevant for me. The important thing was the 1/4 body, because I had a feeling that what I had built here was really slow, so it could hold up the ground for a little bit, and it really worked out for me. Okay, our first beater, the new Serendib Efreet, Fettergeist. I was thinking that this guy would be really good, but I only had him in play once during the whole day, and that time it felt like he was really a problem because of the upkeep cost, and he kept me from developing my board. But still, a 3/4 flyer for 3 mana, that's... yeah. And then we have our Snapskin Drakes, probably the creature that I used mostly today. I got 3 of them, as you can see. A 2/3 flyer that can only block other creatures with flying. Well, I didn't want to block especially often with them, so... but they did their work today. And we're going into the 4 slots. I was realizing that a couple of the creatures, or quite many of the creatures in this format, is really they are really good. So a counter spell just for creatures, it's kind of expensive and not really the best, but it saved me at least one time today, and it's also nice to get a 1/1 flyer out of the deal. Mistraven, another powerhouse. You know, it's a Manowar, a flying Manowar. And yeah, it really pulled its weight. It won at least one game for me. Then we have 2 of the Mad Prophets. I was pretty convinced that I could run 18 mana sources, 17 lands, and the Vessel of the Endless Rest. Just because I had 2 of these, so I could basically take any excessive lands and just dump them to get new cards. And I will talk about what this guy did for me a little bit later too. And we're coming to the 5-drops and also our first miracle. Vanishment. This was really great for me. Basically all the miracles were insanely good. You know, okay, sure, I had to mulligan once or twice during the tournament because I had too many expensive miracles in my hand, but sure, when you get to use their miracle cost, it's really ridiculous. So this one, really good card. Zealous Conscripts. I think I won 3 or 4 duels with this one. It's basically a threaten on any permanent. I of course only use it on creatures, but you could of course also use it to take away a planeswalker and use it for the turn, but I didn't see any planeswalkers in the whole day, so I just used it on creatures. It could also work well in Fury with the Ghostly Flicker, but I didn't get to do that. And here we have another card that proves that I was kind of short on playables. 6/1 vanilla for 5 mana is not really what you want to do, but I got to hit with him a couple of times. He pulled his weight. Okay, more miracles. Thunderous Wrath, 2 of them. What can I say about this card? It's so stupid good. It's absurd. I don't know how many times I pulled it off the top and used the miracle today and killed the opponent's best creature. So I think this could be a first pick in draft. So definitely, it's a really nice card to have. And then we have the Temporal Mastery, and of all my miracles I got to use this one most today, and that was really what I wanted to do, because casting Time Walk for a blue and a 1 is really fun. It won me a couple of rounds. Yeah, I can't really say how it will be used in Constructed, if it's gonna be good or just bah. But for me today in the seal pool, this was ridiculous. It was, you know, it was so good that I got the feeling that it was completely overpowered. And speaking of overpowered, another miracle. So yeah, I got some pretty bomby cards here. The Bonfire of the Damned. I mean, if you cast it for red XX, it's really good. But when you use the miracle cost for red and X and do X damage to the opponent, and each creature he or she controls. It becomes just so utterly ridiculous. And that's what I wanted to mention. I was in the 4th round, I think. This saved me because I was on 3 life and my opponent had 3 flyers and I had no conceivable way of blocking them, and I was dead on the next attack. And I just took a wild shot and activated a Mad Prophet in my opponent's upkeep, and this was my only out, and I hit it and got to blow him away for 7 damage to him and all of his creatures, and yeah, I won that game. So that's the deck. I also want to take a quick look on the rest of my pool. We will not be doing this in very great detail, but at least you will get the feeling for how I prioritized my cards. So we got a Crapper Rare here. I don't think you use it in Seal. I don't think you will use it at all, actually, in any format. The Silverblade Paladin. He's obviously a really good card. And Cathar's Crusade could also win long grindy games, and yeah, the format is not that quick. So that was the rare cards that I didn't use. Fleeting Distraction. Yeah, I will not talk about every single card here. I was considering to use the Rot Crown Ghoul, but it was between this and the Poltergeist, and I decided that I rather wanted a 6 power guy, and the top 5 cards ability here, it feels pretty relevant. Outwit, yeah, nothing I would put in my main deck. Ghost Form, well, most of my creatures are too small, so didn't want to use it. Haven Gold Scab. If you don't have anything in particular that combos with it, it's a really horrible card. So Scroll of Griselbrand, nothing to see. Bladed Braces. A lot of people use them in the white decks because it's obviously really nice to give your angels vigilance. And here we have our white cards. As you can see, this is here are a couple of okay guys, but certainly not enough in my opinion. And also the only rare card we had there that would make white really good, because there were basically no removals, was the Paladin. And the green cards. Hullgeist, obviously a really nice creature, even though he's expensive. Diagraph Escort, pretty bad card. Nightshade Peddler, I guess this one is a good one, but as you will see here, I didn't have very much good green cards either, and there are a couple of dudes, but nothing really super good. And the red cards I didn't play. Dangerous Wager, you know, discard your hand to draw 2 cards. It could be okay, but not in this deck. Malicious Intent, I considered it, but I choose to have the Lightning Prowess instead. Banners Raised, nothing to see. Yeah, I didn't expect a lot of vampires where this 1 damage ability would be relevant. Demolish with a really weird picture. I really don't like this picture for Demolish. You know, the art is good, but doesn't feel like it's on the right card. Uncanny Speed, nothing really interesting, and 3 1/1s. Well, I couldn't use the sacrifice part of the card, so it didn't feel worth it. And last but not least, we have the black cards. Grave Exchange is obviously okay, but really expensive. 2 Undead Executioners, and they are lying here on the top because I was considering for a short while to splash them, but I really felt that no, I wanted to minimize the problems that I would have with my mana. Otherwise, Human Frailty would be playable also, and yeah. So this was my seal deck, and as you can see, and as we have talked about, I opened a really good pool. You know, I can't deny that with Bonfire of the Damned and double Thunderous Wraths. I really have nothing to complain about here. And yeah, I ended up at 2nd place. So in next video, we're gonna open the 9 boosters that I won. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you soon. Bye bye.